Greetings. The term augmented reality originates in the seminal paper by Caudell and Mizell back in 1992, where they define it as a technology used to augment the visual field of the user with information necessary in the performance of the current task. While the publication is a milestone in the history of augmented reality, the view at the time turns out to be too restrictive, and augmented reality today caters for other senses too, like audio, and clearly succeeded on other delivery systems, not just what they unwieldily call heads-up see-through display headsets. Let's look at other definitions of augmented reality. Here we have the most popular definition, the one chosen by Azuma for a review article in 1997, the most widely cited academic publication on augmented reality. Azuma 1997 names three characteristics, combines real and virtual, is interactive in real time, and registers in 3 dimensions. While this fixes one problem, namely the delivery device problem, it uses the definiendum in the definiens, which makes it circular. Clearly, reality is an even more elusive concept, more difficult to catch than augmented. As always, and even sometimes when not asked, philosophy has an answer to this definitory problem. In fact, it has at least 2. The first one is best described with this quote from Thomas Aquinas: "Truth is reality." This idea, however, is much older and probably dates back to Aristotle, as it is with most in philosophy. Aristotle already said, "To say of what is, that it is true." Sometimes this idea is called naive realism, or direct realism, because it assumes that the world exists independent of anyone's beliefs, observation, naming scheme, etc. The alternative school of thought believes reality is more complicated than that, and that we always only experience an internal representation of reality, kind of a miniature world model of the world, not the world itself. This position is also called indirect realism, or, as I prefer, representational realism. Both positions have their proponents to this day, but pragmatically, we know from other human-computer interaction areas that assuming representational realism will help us produce better software. Software that provides a better user experience and that has higher levels of technology acceptance. This means, for our definition of augmented reality, we have to take the following components into account. Reality provides stimulus. A delivery system adds augmentations that, if visual, are anchored in perspective, blending in with the real world. This delivery system only works to fool us well if it caters for our perceptive system, from the signal processing on the retina, via ganglions and the chiasma opticus, to the complex neural organization in the hypercolumns of the visual cortex at the back of our brain. But AR only works if it provides an experience, stimulates our imagination with stories, linking with or disrupting our existing higher-order memories. Consequently, we have chosen the following definition, as also expressed in the IEEE standard for augmented reality learning experience models. Augmented reality refers to enhancing human perception with additional computer-generated sensorial input to create a new user experience, including but not restricted to enhancing human vision by combining natural with digital offers.